your banks. It all comes up to where you put your bucks. Rookie stuff from where the cookies cut. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It came as a shock to the MMA community when this fighter left his longtime gym recently. But that surprise was nothing compared to the reaction felt around the globe when he agreed to fight his longtime training partner in a compelling matchup that highlights this weekend's UFC card at the O2 Arena in London, England. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
He's an extremely well-rounded mixed martial artist. Fantastic stand-up, great wrestler, and very slick on the ground. He's worked hard to have world-class skills at every aspect of the sport, and there are very few, if any, holes in his game.
Well, what a pop from the crowd as this guy makes the walk. Such a well-rounded fighter, and you got to think when the opponent breaks him down on film, not a lot of weaknesses jump out of the video. This is a true mixed martial artist. May not stand out in any one area, but plus skills across the board. Probably comfortable just about anywhere this fight goes tonight.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. He can do it all. If the fight takes place standing or on the ground, he's going to be comfortable in all areas of the game.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 4 wins, no losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Belfort! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 4 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, Boom Boom! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, your third man in the octagon here tonight.
Are you ready?
Well, it's always been a huge market for the MMA leader, and we are always glad to come back. They have rolled out the welcome mat tonight as we get underway from the O2 Arena here in London, England. So after a win by knockout in his UFC debut, here he is making the walk yet again. We'll see if he can move to 2-0 in the UFC, and that could set him up for a potential contender-type fight. This is a guy who is all the... Oh!
These are some bombs he is throwing. Oh, big left.
Vicious combo there. The left hook hits home.
This is crazy! Oh my goodness! He is going after it here.
Oh! Well, Joe, you got to fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be wise to get his head off of the center line and stop leaning in.
Oh, powerful right leg kick.
Well, he continues to find his timing here. Series of strikes, they all land.
Caught him with a punch.
Oh, they might call the doctor in soon here, Joe. He is bleeding like crazy. That cut, one of the worst you'll ever see. They might stop this fight. Well, this is chopping up a lead leg one. Oh!
This could be it. Wow, he is getting off some massive kicks.
Oh! Goes down again. Oh, straight right. Oh! Unbelievable.
He threw an incredibly large volume of strikes, but this last one was the big one that landed for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Here we see it again. Right on the button.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight.